Hey! How's the sickie? Huh? I brought you a present.
What is it?
Open it up.
A book?
Yep, you see, when I was your age, television was called books. And this is a special book. My father used to read it to me, and I read it to your father. And now I'm gonna read it to you.
Does it got any sports in it?
Are you kidding me? Of course. It's got fencing, fighting, torture, giants, monsters, true love.
Doesn't sound too bad. I'll give it a try.
Oh, thank you. You're too kind. Your vote of confidence is overwhelming. Let's see. The Princess Bride by S. Mortensen.
Chapter 1. Buttercup was raised on a small town in the country of Florin. Her favorite pastimes were riding her horse and tormenting the farm boy that lived there. His name was Wesley, but she never called him that. Nothing gave Buttercup as much pleasure as ordering Wesley around.
Farm boy, polish my horse's saddle. I want to see my face shining in it by the morning.
As you wish.
Farm boy, fill this with water. Please.
As you wish.
That day she was amazed to discover that when he was saying, "as you wish," what he meant was, "I love you." And even more amazing was the day when she realized she truly loved him back.
Farm boy, fetch me that pitcher.
As you wish.
Wesley had no money for marriage, so he packed his few belongings and left the farm to seek his fortune across the sea.
I fear I will never see you again.
Of course you will.
But what if something happens to you?
Hear this now. I will always come back for you.
How can you be sure?
This is true love. You think this happens every day?
Wesley didn't reach his destination. His ship was attacked by the dread pirate Roberts, who never leaves his captives alive.
My people, a month from now, we will be celebrating our country's 500th anniversary. On sundown, I will marry a lady who is a commoner, just like yourselves. But perhaps you won't see her as a commoner now. My people, Princess Buttercup.
One day, when Buttercup was on her daily walk,
A word, my lady. We are but poor lost circus performers. Is there a village nearby?
there is nothing nearby, not for miles.
Then there will be no one to hear you scream.
What is that you're ripping?
It's the fabric from a fallen army officer of Gilder.
Who's Gilder?
Country across the sea. The sworn enemy of Florin. Quick, to the boat!
You never said anything about killing anyone.
I hired you to start a war. It's a prestigious line of work with a long and glorious tradition.
I just don't think it's right killing an innocent girl.
Am I going mad, or did I hear the word fiend come from your lips? You were not hired for your brains, you hippopotamic landmass.
I agree with physique.
Oh, the sot has spoken. What happens to her is not truly of your concern. I will kill her. We'll reach the cliffs by dawn. Why do you keep doing that?
Making sure no one is following us.
That would be inconceivable.
Despite what you think, you will be caught, and when you are, the prince will see you all hanged.
Of all the necks on this boat, your highness, I would be worrying about your own. Stop doing that. We can relax. It's almost over.
Are you sure nobody's following us?
As I told you, it would be absolutely, totally, and in all other ways, inconceivable. No one from Gilder knows we're here, and no one from Florin could get here so fast. Out of curiosity, why do you ask?
I just happened to look behind me and something was there.
Probably a local fisherman out for a midnight stroll in eel-infested waters.
It's too late. See? The cliffs of insanity.
He's climbing the rope, and he's gaining on us.
Inconceivable! Faster!
Thought I was going faster.
You were supposed to be this great colossus, this legendary thing, and yet he gains.
Well, I'm carrying 3 people, and he's only God himself. He's got good arms.
He didn't fall? Inconceivable!
You keep using that word. I do not think it means what you think it means. My God, he's climbing.
Whoever he is, he's obviously seen us with the princess and must therefore die. You, carry her. We'll head straight for the Gilder frontier. Catch up when he's dead. If he falls, fine. If not, the sword.
Slow going?
Look, I don't mean to be rude, but this is not as easy as it looks, so I prefer if you don't distract me.
Sorry.
Thank you.
I promise, I will not kill you until you reach the top. I swear, on the soul of my father, Domingo Montoya, you will reach the top alive.
Throw me the rope.
Alright, wait till you're ready.
Again, thank you.
I do not mean to pry, but you do not happen to have 6 fingers on your right hand.
Do you always start your conversations this way?
My father was slaughtered by a man with 6 fingers. He was a great sword maker, my father. And the 6-fingered man appeared and asked for a special sword. My father slaved a year before he was done.
I've never seen its equal.
The 6-fingered man returned, he demanded it, but at 1/10 the promised price. My father refused. Without another word, the 6-fingered man slashed him through the heart. I loved my father, so naturally I challenged his murderer to a duel. I failed. The 6-fingered man leave me alive, but he gave me these. When I was old enough, I dedicate my life to the study of fencing. So the next time we meet, I will not fail. I will go up to the 6-fingered man and say, "Hello, my name is Inigo Montoya. You kill my father. Prepare to die."
Well, I certainly hope you find him one day.
You're ready then.
Ready or not, you've been more than fair.
You seem a decent fellow. I hate to kill you.
You seem a decent fellow. I hate to die.
Begin. Who are you?
No one of consequence.
I must know.
You're used to disappointment.
Okay. Kill me quickly.
I would sooner destroy a stained glass window than an artist such as yourself. But since I can't have you following me, please understand that I hold you in the highest regard.
Inconceivable. Give her to me. Catch up with us quickly.
What do I do?
Finish him! Finish him!
I did that on purpose. I didn't have to miss.
I believe you. So what happens now?
We face each other like God intended. Sportsmanlike. No tricks, no weapons. Skill against skill alone.
So what you're saying is, you put down your rock and I'll put down my sword and we'll kill each other like civilized people?
I could kill you now.
Frankly, I think the odds are slightly in your favor at hand combat.
It's not my fault I'm the biggest and strongest. I don't even exercise. Why do you wear a mask?
They're terribly comfortable. I think everyone will be wearing them in the future one day.
I just figured out why you give me so much trouble.
I do not envy the headache you will have when you awake, but for now, rest easy and dream of very large women.
Well, it is down to you and it's down to me. If you wish her dead, by all means, keep moving.
Let me explain.
There's nothing to explain. You are here to kidnap what I have rightfully stolen.
Perhaps an arrangement can be reached.
There can't be no arrangement, and you're killing her.
Well, if there can be no arrangement, then it appears we're at an impasse.
I'm afraid so. I can't compete with you physically, and you're no match for my brains.
You're that smart.
Let me put it this way. Have you ever heard of Plato, Aristotle, Socrates?
Yes.
Morons.
Really? Well, in that case, I challenge you to a battle of wits.
For the princess? To the death? I accept.
Here, smell this.
I smell nothing.
What you're not smelling is iocane powder. It is odorless, tasteless, and completely dissolves in liquids, in one of the most deadly poisons known to man. Alright, where's the poison? The battle of wits has begun. It ends when you decide and we both drink, and we find out who is right and who is dead.
But it's so simple. All I have to do is divide from what I know of you. Are you the sort of man who would put the poison into his own goblet or his enemy's? Now, a clever man would put the poison into his own goblet because he would know that only a great fool would reach for what he was given. I am not a great fool, so I can clearly not choose the wine in front of you. But you must have known I was not a great fool. You would have counted on it. So I can clearly not choose the wine in front of me.
You made your decision then?
Not remotely, because iocane comes from Australia, as everyone knows. And Australia is entirely peopled with criminals. And criminals are used to having people not trust them, as you are not trusted by me. So I can clearly not choose the wine in front of you.
Truly, you have a dizzying intellect.
Wait till I get going. Where was I?
Australia.
Yes, Australia. And you must have suspected I would have known the powder's origin. So I can clearly not choose the wine in front of me.
You're just stalling now.
You'd like to think that, wouldn't you? You've beaten my giant, which means you're exceptionally strong. So you could have put the poison in your own goblet, trusting on your strength to save you. So I can clearly not choose the wine in front of you. But you've also bested my Spaniard, which means you must have studied. And in studying, you must have learned that man is mortal. So you would have put the poison as far from yourself as possible. So I can clearly not choose the wine in front of me.
If you're trying to trick me into giving something away, it won't work.
It has worked! You've given everything away. I know where the poison is.
Then make your choice.
Hey, wait. What's over there?
Well, I don't see anything.
I could have sworn I saw something. No matter.
What's so funny?
I'll tell you in a minute. First, let's drink. Me from my glass, and you from yours.
You guessed wrong.
You only think I guessed wrong. That's what's so funny. I switched glasses when your back was turned. Ha 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 ha! You fool! You fell victim to one of the classic blunders. The most famous is never get involved in a land war in Asia, but only slightly less well known is this. Never go against a Sicilian when death is on the line. Ha 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 ha!
Who are you?
I'm not a man to be trifled with. That is all you need to know.
And to think, all that time it was your cup that was poisoned.
They were both poisoned. I spent the last 8 years building up an immunity to iocane powder. Catch your breath.
Release me. Whatever ransom you ask for, you'll get. I promise.
And what is that worth? The promise of a woman. You're very funny, Your Highness.
I was giving you a chance. There is no greater hunter on earth than Prince Humperdinck. He can track a falcon on a cloudy day. He can track you.
You think your dearest love will save you?
I never said he was my dearest love, and he will save me. That I know.
You admit to me you do not love your fiancé.
He knows I do not love.
Are not capable of love, is what you mean.
I have loved more deeply than a killer like yourself could ever dream.
That was a warning, Your Highness. The next time my hand flies on its own, for where I come from, there's penalties when a woman lies. Rest, Highness.
I know who you are. Your cruelty reveals everything. You're the Dread Pirate Roberts. Admit it.
With pride. What can I do for you?
Die slowly. Cut into 1,000 pieces.
Hardly complimentary. Why loose your venom on me?
You killed my love.
It's possible. I kill a lot of people. Who was this love of yours? Another prince? Young, rich, scabby?
No. A farm boy. Poor. Poor and perfect. With eyes like the sea after a storm. Your ship attacked on the high seas, and the Dread Pirate Roberts never takes prisoners.
I can't afford to make exceptions. Once word gets out that a pirate has gone soft, people will begin to disobey you, and after that, it's just work, work, work.
You mock my pain.
Life is pain, Highness. Anyone who tells you otherwise is selling something. I think I remember this farm boy of yours. This would have been about, 5 years ago? Does that bother you?
Nothing you can say will upset me.
He died well. That should please you. No bribing or blubbering. All he said was, "Please, I need to live." It was the please that caught my memory. When I asked him what he had here, he said, "True love." He then went on to describe a girl of surpassing beauty and faithfulness. I can only assume that is you. You should thank me for destroying him before he found out who you truly are.
And who am I?
Faithfulness, he talked of, madam, and your enduring faithfulness. Now tell me truly, when you found out he was gone, did you get engaged to your prince at the same hour, wait a whole week out of respect for the dead?
You mocked me once, never do it again. I died that day, and for all I care, you can die too.
As you wish.
Oh my sweet Wesley, what have I done?
He disappeared. He must have seen us closing in, which would account for his panicking air. Unless I am wrong. Which I am never wrong. He's headed straight into the fire swamp.
Can you move?
Move? You're alive. If you want, I can fly.
I told you I'd always come for you. Why didn't you wait for me?
Well, you were dead.
Death can never stop true love. It only delays it for a bit.
I'll never doubt again.
There will never be the need. Ha! Your pig fiancé is too late. A few more steps and we'll be safe in the fire swamp.
We'll never survive.
You only say that because no one has. Well, the fire swamp most certainly keeps you on your toes. Don't worry, this will soon all be just a happy memory. The Dread Pirate Robert's ship, Revenge, is anchored at the other end. And I, as you know, am Roberts.
But how is that possible? He's been marauding for the past 20 years, and you only left me 5 years ago.
See, it was the name that inspired the fear. No one would fear a man named the Dread Pirate Wesley. So he went ashore, got an entirely new crew, and he served as my first mate, calling me Roberts the whole time. Eventually, the crew believed him, and he went off. I've been Robert ever since. But now that we're together, I shall retire and give the name off to someone else.
We did it.
Now that wasn't so terrible, was it?
Surrender!
You wish to surrender to me? Very well, I accept.
I give you full marks for bravery. Don't make yourself a fool.
Ah, but how will you capture us? We know the secrets of the fire swamp. We can live there happily for some time, so whenever you feel like dying, feel free to visit.
I tell you once again, surrender.
It will not happen.
For the last time, surrender.
Death first.
Will you promise not to hurt him?
What was that?
What was that?
If we surrender and I return with you, will you promise not to hurt this man?
May I live 1,000 years and never hunt again?
He is a sailor on the pirate ship Revenge. Will you promise to return him to his ship?
It will be done. Once we're out of sight, take him to Florin, where you will throw him in the pit of despair. It will be done.
I thought you were dead once, and it nearly destroyed me. I could not bear to be dead again. Not when I could save you.
Ah! Come, sir. We must get to your ship.
We are men of action. Lies do not become us.
Well spoken. What is it?
You have 6 fingers on your right hand. Someone was looking for you. Where am I?
The pit of despair. Don't even think. Don't even think about trying to escape. The chains are too far thick, and don't dream about being rescued either. There's a secret way to get in, and only the Count, the Prince, and I know how to get in and out.
So I'm here till I die.
Till they kill you, yeah.
Then why bother curing me?
Because the Prince and the Count insist on everyone being healthy before they're broken.
So it's torture then. I can cope with torture. You don't believe me.
You survived the fire swamp, but you must be brave. Nobody withstands the machine. It sucks away your life.
Straight to your men. Excellent.
It comes to this. I love Wesley. I always have, I know now, I always will. And if you tell me I must marry you in 10 days, believe me, I will be dead by the morning.
My love, I would never cause you grief. Consider the wedding off. Did you send that Wesley fella to his ship?
Yes.
Then we will simply alert him. My beloved, are you sure you still want to? I mean, after all, you did leave him at the fire swamp. And not to mention, the pirates, they're not known for their word.
My Wesley will always come for me.
Oh, I suggest a deal. You make 4 copies of the same letter. I'll get 4 of my fastest ships, 1 in each direction. The dread pirate Roberts is always by Florin this time of year. We'll send your messages, and if Wesley wants you, then bless you both. If not, please consider me an alternative to suicide. Agreed?
Your princess is quite a willing creature. A trifle simple, perhaps, but her appeal is undeniable.
Oh yes, the people are quite taken with her. You know, it's odd. When I hired Vincenzi to murder her on our engagement day, I thought I was being clever. But I realized it would be way more moving if I strangled her on our wedding night and give all the blame to Gilder. The nation would be mortified. They would demand a war.
Where is that 9? It's impossible to find. Ha! Are you coming down to the pit? Wesley's strength is almost back. I'm starting him on the machine tonight.
Tyrone, you know how much I love watching you work, but I have my country's 500th anniversary to plan, my wedding to arrange, and, of course, the murder of my wife. And I need to blame it on Gilder. So, I'm swamped.
Get some rest. You haven't got your health, you haven't got anything at home.
Any word from my Wesley?
Too soon, my angel. Patience.
He will come for me.
Of course.
I am waiting for you, Vincenzi. When the job went wrong, you told me to come back to the beginning. This is where I am. This is where I will stay. I will not be moved.
Ho there.
I will not budge. Keep your hoe there.
But the prince gave orders to clear the thieves' fort.
So did Vincenzi. When the job went wrong, he told me to come back to the beginning. This is where we got the job, so this is the beginning. I will not leave until he comes.
You, Root, come here.
I'm waiting for Vincenzi.
You surely are a meanie. Hello?
It's you.
True. You don't look so good. You don't smell so good either.
Perhaps. I feel fine.
Yeah? Let's go.
That's enough. That's enough. Where's Rugen so I can kill him?
He's with the prince in the castle, but the castle is guarded by 30 men.
How many can you take?
I don't know, not more than 10.
That leaves more than 20 for me. Even at my best, I could never defeat that many. I need Vinzini to plan. I have no gift for strategy.
But Vinzini is dead.
No, I need the man in black.
What?
The man in black, he bested you in strength, your greatness. He bested me in skill. He must have outthought Vinzini. A man like that can help me plan my castle onslaught.
Action.
Let's go.
Where?
To find the man in black, obviously.
We don't know where he is.
Don't bother me with trifles. After 20 years, my father's death is going to be avenged. There will be blood tonight.
Oh, my delicate darling. Tonight we marry. Tomorrow my men will escort us to the Florin Channel, where my ships and my navy will accompany us to our honeymoon.
Every ship but the 4 you sent?
Yes, naturally. Not those 4.
You never sent the ships. Don't bother lying. Doesn't matter. Wesley will come for me anyway.
You truly loved each other. You truly could have been happy. No couple in a century has had that chance, no matter what the storybooks say. So as a man, you will suffer the greatest.
Listen, that is the sound of ultimate suffering. My heart made that sound when Rugen killed my father. The man in black makes it now.
The man in black?
The man in black. His beloved is marrying another tonight. Who else has cause for ultimate suffering? Where is the man in black? This is a grove, is it not? Service jog is memory.
I'm sorry, Inigo. I didn't mean to jog him so hard. Inigo?
Father, I have failed you for 20 years. Our misery can end. There is someone who can help us. Guide my sword. Please. Please, guide my sword.
He's dead.
It's not fair.
Go away. What?
Are you the Miracle Max who worked for the king all those years ago?
The king's stinging sun fired me. And thank you so much for bringing up such a painful subject. Why don't you give me a nice paper cut and pour lemon juice all over it? We're closed. Beat it, or I'll call the Brute Squad.
I'm on the Brute Squad.
You are the Brute Squad.
Please, we need a miracle. It's important.
Look, I'm retired, and besides, why would you want someone the king's stinging sun fired? I might kill whoever you wanted me to miracle.
He's already dead.
He is, huh? All right, I'll have a look. Bring him in. I've seen worse.
Sir,
Huh?
we're in a terrible rush.
Don't rush me, Sonny. You rush the miracle man, you get rotten miracles. You got money?
65.
Sheesh, I have never worked for so little. Except once, and that was a very noble cause.
This is a noble cause, sir. His wife is crippled. His children on the brink of starvation.
Are you a rotten liar?
I need him to help me avenge my father's death 20 years ago.
Your first story was better. He probably owes you money, huh? Well, I'll ask it.
He's dead. He can't talk.
Ooh, look who knows so much. Turns out your friend here is only mostly dead. Now, mostly dead is slightly alive. Now, all dead, there's really only one thing you can do with all dead.
What's that?
Go through his clothes and look for loose change. Hey, hello in there. Hey, what you got here that's worth living for?
True love, you heard him. There's not a more noble cause than that.
Sonny, true love is the greatest thing in the world. Except a nice MLT. Mutton, lettuce, tomato, where the mutton is nice and lean and the tomato is right. I love that. They're so perky. But that's not what he said. He distinctly said to blade. And as we all know, to blade is to bluff. So you were probably playing cards and he cheated.
Liar, liar,
fired!
Get back, witch!
I'm not a witch. I'm your wife. But after what you just said, I don't think I want to be that anymore.
You never had it so good.
True love. He said true love, Max. My God.
Don't say another word, Valerie.
Oh my gosh. He's afraid. After what Humperdinck fired him, his confidence shattered.
Why would you say that name? You promised me you'd never say that name.
What? Humperdinck?
Ah!
Humperdinck.
I'm not listening.
Humperdinck.
I can't hear anything.
Oh my gosh. True love is expiring. So you don't even have the decency to say why you won't help him.
No, stop talking.
Humperdinck.
This is Buttercup's true love. If you heal him, you stop Humperdinck's wedding.
And make him better. Humperdinck suffers.
Humiliations galore.
This is a noble cause. Ah. Give me the 65. I'm taking the job.
Woohoo!
Is that the miracle pill?
Yeah, the chocolate makes it go down easier, but you have to wait at least 15 minutes for full potency. Don't let him swim either. For at least how long?
An hour.
Yeah, an hour.
A good hour.
Mhm.
Here.
Thank you for everything.
Bye-bye, boys!
Good luck storming the castle.
You think it'll work?
It'll take a miracle.
Inigo, there's more than 30.
What's it matter? We've got him. We'll have to force feed him, though. You have to help me.
Has it been 15 minutes?
We can't wait. The wedding's in a little over half an hour. We have to strike in the hustle and bustle beforehand. So just head back. Open his mouth.
How long do we have to wait before the miracle works?
Your guess is as good as mine.
I'll beat each of you apart. I'll take both of you together.
I guess not very long.
Why don't my arms move?
You've been mostly dead all day.
We had Miracle Max make a pill to bring you back.
Who are you? Where am I? Why am I on this wall? Where's Buttercup?
Let me explain. No, there's too much. Let me sum up. Princess Buttercup marry Humperdinck in little less than half an hour. So all we have to do is break into the castle, stop the wedding, steal the princess, and make our escape. After I kill.
That means there's hardly time for dilly-dallying.
You just wiggled your finger. That's amazing.
I've always been a quick healer. Now what are our liabilities?
There's but one working castle gate. It is guarded by 60 men.
And our assets?
Your brains, Vezik's strength, my steel.
That's it? Impossible. If I had a month to plan, maybe I could come up with something, but this?
Huh, you just shook your head. That doesn't make you happy?
My brains, your strength, and his steel against 60 men, you think a little head wiggle is supposed to make me happy? Now I'll need a sword eventually.
Why? You can hardly hold one.
True? Well, that's hardly common knowledge, is it? Thank you. Now, there'll be trouble once we get inside the castle gate.
I'll say, how do I find the Count? Once I find him, how do I find you? Once I find you, how do I escape?
Ah, that's enough. Don't pester him. He's had a hard day.
Right, sorry.
The wedding was held later that night.
Marriage. Marriage is what brings us together today. Marriage. That blessed arrangement. That dream within a dream.
I am the dread pirate Roberts. There will be no survivors.
Now?
Not yet.
My men are here. I am here. But soon you will not be here. The dread pirate Roberts takes no survivors. Soon all your nightmares will become true.
Now?
Light it.
Then love, true love, will follow you forever. So treasure your wolf.
Skip to the end.
Have you the wing?
Here comes my Wesley now.
Your Wesley is dead. I killed him myself.
Then why is there fear behind your eyes?
And do you, Princess Buttercup?
Man and wife. Say man and wife.
Man and wife.
Here, escort the bride to the honeymoon suite, please. I'll be there shortly.
He didn't come?
My name is Inigo Montoya. You kill my father. Prepare to die!
Can't leave him alone.
He's getting away from me! Zeke, please!
I'll be right back.
Thank you. Oh, sorry, Father. I tried.
You must be that little Spanish brat I taught a lesson to all those years ago. Have you been chasing me this whole time, only to fail now? That's incredible. That's the worst thing I've ever heard. How marvelous.
There's a shortage of perfect breasts in this world. It would be a pity to damage yours.
Wesley?
Good heavens, are you still trying to win? You've got an overdeveloped sense of vengeance that's gonna get you killed someday.
My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
Stop saying that.
My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
No!
Offer me money.
Yes.
Power too. Offer me that.
All that I have and more.
Offer me everything.
Anything you want.
I want my father back, you son of a blueberry.
Oh, Wesley, will you ever forgive me?
What hideous sin have you committed lately?
I got married. I didn't mean to. It happened so fast.
Never happened.
What?
Never happened.
But it did. I was there. The old man said man and wife.
But did you say I do?
No, we sort of skipped that part.
Then you're not married. If you didn't say it, it didn't happen. Wouldn't you agree, Your Highness?
A technicality that will shortly be remedied. But first things first. To the death.
No. To the pain.
I don't think I'm familiar with that phrase.
I'll explain. I'll make sure to use small words so you'll be able to understand, you warthog-faced buffoon.
That may be a first time a man has dared to insult me.
It won't be your last. To the pain means that first you will lose the feet below your ankles, then your hands at your wrist, next your nose.
And then my tongue, I suppose. I suppose I killed you too quickly last time. A mistake I will not do.
I wasn't finished. The next thing you will lose will be your left eye, followed by your right.
And then my ears. I understand. Let's get on with it.
Wrong. You keep your ears and I'll tell you why. So that every shriek of every child at your hideousness will be yours to cherish. Every babe that weeps at your approach, every woman that cries out, "Dear God, what is that thing?" will echo in your perfect ears. That's what to the pain means. It means I leave you in anguish, wallowing in freakish misery forever.
I think you're bluffing.
Perhaps, pig. I may be bluffing. It's conceivable, you miserable vomitous mass. I'm lying here because I simply lack the strength to stand. Or maybe I've had the strength all along. Drop your sword. Sit down. Tie him up. Make the rope as tight as you like.
Where's Fezzik?
I thought he was with you. Well, in that case...
Help him.
Why does Wesley need helping?
Because he has no strength.
I knew it. I knew it, you were bluffing.
Shall I dispatch him for you?
Thank you, but no. Whatever happens to us, I want him to live a long life, alone, with his cowardice.
Oh, there you are, Inigo. I saw the prince's stable, and then there were 4 white horses. And I thought, there are 4 of us. Do we ever find the lady? Oh, hello, lady. So I took them with me, just in case I ever found you guys. I guess we just did.
Physique, you did something right.
Don't worry, I won't let it get to my head.
You know, it's funny. I've been in the revenge business so long, I don't even know what to do with the rest of my life.
Have you considered piracy? You'd make a wonderful Dread Pirate Roberts. The end. Alright, now I think you ought to be going to sleep.
Okay.
Alright. Okay.
So long.
Grandpa? Could you come back and read it to me again tomorrow?
As you wish.
Like looking longingly into each other's eyes.
I thought we were doing
we can't even
the
hug.
awkward
We established
handshakes.
that last time, actually. We're really bad at that, too.
It's just because Kelsey cracks up and thinks I'm some sort of disgusting filth of a human being.
Sorry?
Which may not be far from the truth, but
We don't have the kind of chemistry we
Here,
need on
here.
screen to do things like that, Ginny. It's not working out. Yeah.
Do you think this swing thingy will hold me?
That's not a swing.
I feel like this will end horribly. Luckily, I got the camera.
All right, well, we'll just get some nice footage. All right. All right.
Mark, put a little bit more.
I don't know how that went.
Cream.
You know what I value more than all of my friends? Knowledge.
Let's head back.